One of my favorite performances is one of my favorite performances is I did it again. In his face. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction here at 3 Shades of Whatever. Today we got something I'm excited for.
Yeah, definitely.
I knew they were making it, didn't know it was coming already, but yeah, I'm happy for it. The Kingsman 3. Yes. The King's Man.
Yes.
The Kingsman 1 and 2 were both really, really good to me.
Great fight scenes.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's my series.
Elegant fight scenes. It's like, they have that British charm in the fights, and it
never drops. It never drops.
Like when he hooked my man, hit him into the freaking thing, took a sip of his beer, and went back to. That was awesome, dude.
Yes. It's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it was great. And then I do love how that went in full circle. How at the end, Eggsy went back to the bar and did the same shit that happened in the beginning. That was really cool. That was like his turning point.
His coming of age.
His coming of age. Yeah, the turning point where he became the King's Man, if you will.
Yes.
I don't know if that King's Man is aimed at him, the nutbag that we see in the trailer, or something else.
Right. Our guess is that it's Eggsy.
I feel like it's Eggsy.
Oh yeah.
I'm guessing that guy's the villain.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say okay. That's a valid opinion there.
At least one of them.
So the Kingsman stories were just, to me, so beautiful. Even into the second one, when they come into America and we have our own American version of
that was right. They were all cowboys and shit.
What?
What? The whiskey. They were whiskey boys.
Yes,
that's right.
With the whip. Oh my!
Dude, was it Channing Tatum?
Channing Tatum.
It was Channing Tatum. Yes. Something about that dude makes me laugh. When he wants to be silly, that dude is funny.
He is a fool.
Yeah,
he's an absolute fool.
Yeah.
Man, the score again. The score to that. Do you remember they did the Western version of Cameo's Word Up?
I don't remember that.
Yo, you gotta listen.
I definitely got to see that.
You gotta listen. They're playing it during the fight scene.
This is the second one, right?
The second.
Yeah, I've only seen the second one time.
The fight scene at the end where they're fighting, where the American Kingsman.
I'm sure I heard it when it happened, but I just don't remember. Yeah.
And it's a country version.
Yes,
of what?
Of Cameo's Word Up.
Yeah.
Word
Up.
Yeah.
So dope.
Yeah.
It's so dope.
But yeah, Kingsman. I don't know if I can't remember his name. Eggsy's mentor, the guy who trained him.
I can't remember his name either.
Eye patch now.
Right. Yeah. But he was the last out of his
Yeah, I don't know if he's in this one or not. So yeah, the Kingsman.
Let's do it.
I'm offering you the opportunity to become a Kingsman agent.
I love that double-breasted jacket.
Like a spy. Of sorts. Since 1849, Kingsman tailors have clothed the world's most powerful individuals. By 1919, a great number of them had the desire to preserve peace and protect life. Our founders realized that they could channel wealth and influence for the greater good. And so began an independent intelligence agency operating at the highest level of discretion. The Kingsman Agency.
Welcome to the club.
Very clever.
This movie really is an origin story. This is the foundation of the Kingsman franchise.
Man, make it man.
Spectacular, eh?
Is he gonna be back and forth in time?
Very nice.
We see you in this film, The Formation of the Kingsman. Get to the lift. Style. It's very Matthew Vaughan.
Matthew is an amazing storyteller, and he's written something quite powerful.
At the centre of this particular Kingsman film is the First World War, but it still has its recognisable Kingsman element.
Forget your manners.
Oh.
It's got a tailor shop. It's got complicated fight sequences.
There's gadgetry, humour and action and fantastical villains.
It's time to pour fuel on the fire.
Armed and ready. We shall see.
Welcome.
Why is it that boys are always so messy?
You're going to need a suit. Come on.
I think that was Rasputin, the dude with the fucking crazy beard and stuff.
You have a
the dude with the crazy beard.
I think he was Rasputin.
You got a good point.
The Russian Tsar that is hard to kill. Like, they couldn't kill him. They
Okay.
tried poisoning him and all that.
Okay.
He was a tough dude. Wow.
So it's a prequel.
It's like,
Are we gonna
walk in
have
time.
Eggsy in this? Like, they showed him, but is that only to give us context to make us understand?
It might be.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It might be only to give us context, but even with that, but
I'm still cool with it.
Yeah,
it looks great.
For sure.
And I am a big Ray Fiennes guy. Ray Fiennes. I like that guy. He's great. Voldemort, come on.
Yeah.
You know, and you know,
I feel like if he's in something, I'm gonna watch it.
One of my favorite performances from him is his part in the movie In Bruges. You ever see In Bruges?
No.
With Colin Farrell and what's the other guy's name? He's okay. The dude who was with him, he played in Harry Potter. He played Mad Eye Moody in Harry Potter, the one with the crazy eyeball.
Oh yeah.
He was also in Gangs of New York. He was the one who the butcher killed for becoming the Irish sheriff, Irish sheriff.
Right.
The heavyset guy with the red hair.
Yeah.
It's him and Colin Farrell in this movie.
Okay.
And their hitmen that did a hit went wrong. Ray Fiennes is their boss, tells them, go hide out in Bruges. And that's what the movie's about, them hiding in Bruges. Cool. I was definitely caught off guard with that. And I do like him in the main role as well, as playing Eggsy's guy. Now, you know, we got the other skinny cat playing Eggsy's role. And Ray playing the part of the teacher. So he must be the King's man.
The original.
The first
man.
one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or is it the guy he's teaching?
Good question. We would think that it would
I
be
think it's going to be Ray Fiennes.
Yeah. We think that it'd be Ray Fiennes. But then again, does he start it by himself or who are the other characters with him? Because it seems like there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
So,
Well, only, yeah.
And I did see...
You want to run it back?
Yeah, but hold on. Didn't I see... did I see Jeff Bridges in here as the cowboy again?
I saw a cowboy. I don't know
quickly.
who it
Yes,
was.
you did. Yes, you did. It was Jeff Bridges as the cowboy. Because I believe
he totally made me think of R.I.P.D. when I saw him with the cowboy hat again.
Yeah.
Relax, body.
Jeff Bridges was acting a fool in that movie.
Oh my God,
that was
Rico
great.
and people's organs.
Oh, dude, it was great.
What a great movie.
Definitely, I think you might be right on the Rasputin thing.
I think you got a really good point on that.
That is a
I
good
really
point,
do,
man.
because it seems
Time
like
frame.
the time. Yes, it seems like the time period.
Yeah.
It's a good call on that, Jim.
And from what we know, Rasputin was a bad dude, and he could fight. He could throw them things.
What did we just see? It looked like my man could fight and throw them things.
Yeah, he was
hard
doing
to
some.
kill.
Yeah,
It's very hard.
That would be
to kill.
that's actually a really, really interesting villain to have for this.
Yeah.
You know, that's rad actually. You know what I mean? To put him into it. If it is, I do think. Cause, I mean, the look is.
It's Rasputin.
It's got to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be. Since you said that, the more I think about it, the more I'm leaning towards
it's in here now.
Yeah, it feels like it feels like it just already is him.
Yep.
Like I just want to refer to him as that from now on. There's no way I'm going to be able to catch everything. I want to see. Let's run it back to find out if Eggsy is actually in this, or if it's just clips of him. Like, it looks like they may show Eggsy and the guys in the beginning, and maybe again at the end.
I think Eggsy's getting a history lesson.
It's possible. That's what I'm saying. Like they maybe in the beginning they have him doing something. Something goes down to where they need to tell him about this, and this to maybe figure out the. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's find out if we can.
I'm offering you the opportunity to become a Kingsman agent. They're like a spy. No swords. Since 1849, Kingsmen tailors have clothed the world's most powerful individuals. By 1919, a great number of them had the desire to preserve peace and protect life. Our founders realized that they could channel wealth and influence for the greater good. And so began an independent intelligence agency operating at the highest level of discretion. The Kingsman Agency.
Welcome to the club.
Very clever.
This movie really is an origin story. This is the foundation of the Kingsman franchise.
Manners make a man.
Spectacular, eh? Oh, yes. Very nice.
We see in this film the formation of the Kingsmen. Get to the lift. The style is very Matthew Vaughn.
Matthew is an amazing storyteller, and he's written something quite powerful.
At the centre of this particular Kingsman film is the First World War, but it still has its recognisable Kingsman element.
Forget your manners.
Oh.
It's got a tailor shop. It's got complicated fight sequences.
There's gadgetry, humour and action and fantastical villains.
It's time to pour fuel on the fire.
Armed and ready. We shall see.
Welcome.
Why is it that boys are always so messy?
You're going to need a suit. Come on.
It fully is an origin. Eggsy and them aren't going to be in it. They were just showing that for context.
That was that
The giant guy? I was thinking it might have been Michael Myers.
the guy that played Michael Myers in
And Rob Zombies?
Rob
I was
Zombie.
literally thinking that. I don't know. I mean, it could be any giant guy to me. The guy who played Rob Zombie's Halloween was also the guy who played Sabretooth in the original X-Men.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think he's also the guy. I'm pretty sure he's also the guy in the beginning of Troy. The big guy that was getting ready to fight Brad Pitt, and he runs over, he's like flat, and just falls to his knees. And
Yes.
might be that guy. But yeah, dude, this looks really good. I love the way this looks.
So,
I love a good origin.
what you were saying, I think is right. He is the King's Man, but the other two characters, the three of them together, make the founding members
Of the King's
But
Man.
he's the King's Man.
I do believe that because they keep like really focusing on him. So he has to be the King's Man. I agree.
So he's the original, which then the rest of them, of course, I'm sure join the ranks, but those are the three founding members.
There's something I didn't know. Based on the comic book Secret Service.
What?
By Mark Miller.
Had no
and David
idea.
Gibbons. Had no idea. Right there on the freaking screen.
Wow.
That's crazy.
We'll have to check that out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they say comic book, not graphic novel.
No, that's comic book. That's the series.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
It is right on. I'm
Seriously.
Gotta stop my
Now,
local spot.
Yep.
I want to know what's going on with the torpedo thing and all. Like, is that like
In a
is that
submarine,
the
yes.
yeah, like is that a U-boat, like a one of the Nazi U-boats? Because they said World War II.
They said World War One. Well, not Nazis.
Oh,
So who had that? Who had that? That
Captain Nemo.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But who in World War One? What country had that technology of the U-boat?
It'd still be Germany.
It would still be Germany.
Germany.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be Nazi.
No, it wouldn't be Nazi.
That's why I said it wasn't
Right,
Nazi.
right.
It could very well be Germany. It just wouldn't
Yeah.
be Nazis.
Because they were the only ones with that technology at one point, weren't they?
Yes.
They had the top technology on the planet at one time, for sure.
Yeah, they took all the smartest scientists.
Yeah, I'm cool with this, man. I can't wait for this, for sure, because just I love a good origin story, man. I love seeing how things start. You know what I mean? That's why
Especially this. This is...
yeah. I mean, there's so many possibilities to how they could show how this technology was created. Who's brought in the fighting style, which is obviously him.
Yeah.
The King's Man is the one who brought this fighting style in.
Yes.
You know?
I'm wondering, like,
Sword Cane.
where
Very
does...
Penguin-esque.
Yeah, very. Very. I'm wondering, where do the other founding members, you know, what parts... of course, they play parts of the founding, but what parts do they play in establishing this system? The fighting, the espionage, the, you know...
It looks like we got our behind-the-scene nerds
Mm-hmm.
and our guys that are out in the field.
Mm-hmm.
You got, you know, that's what it seems like to me. You got the two people in there doing all the research, giving you all the
got
tech and everything,
Yeah.
and then you got the guys out there just doing the hand banging.
Yeah. Because it looks like the one guy joins him at some of this hand-to-hand stuff, and I'm just like...
I do gotta say too is as disappointed as I started out being that I wasn't getting the guys that I wanted, I'm fully on board.
Yeah, yep. This is still...
It looks good.
The tower is closed.
Here, Cranky, here's 100 for you. When are you going to be 20 minutes?
The tower is closed this evening. Understand, Englishman?
Well, if you like that, like the video and subscribe to the page. Hit the bell to stay tuned for new content, and leave us a comment below to let us know if you agree or disagree with what we had to say. We want to hear what you have to say about it. On that note, we are 3 Shades of Whatever.